Okay, I'm going to call the meeting to order. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Since we have no public comment. Verification of posting of agenda.
Pam Moore, for the record, the agenda was posted on September 19th between the hours of 8 and 11 at the locations listed on the agenda in accordance with statutes.
Thanks, Pam. Consideration of possible action, approval of agenda as submitted or revised. And a motion to accept the agenda.
I'll make a motion to accept the agenda.
Second.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a first and second motion to accept the agenda as submitted. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion passed. Consideration of possible action approval of minutes of the meeting held on August 14th, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? There being none, we have a first and second motion to accept the minutes as written for August 14th, 2024. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Okay, first item of discussion is consideration of possible action petition filed by Michael Scow to add a hunt for long-term Nevada residents 30 years or more, age 60 or older, to be allowed a deer tag in the area of the Department of Wildlife's choice during the regular seasons.
So is he just asking that they're given a deer tag?
Yes.
No, well, you can't tell from that, and I mean, if you read
At a hunt
the
for long-term Nevada residents.
reason for the proposed regulation is if and when the Department of Wildlife feels that individual deer herds need to be thinned, this would go into effect.
So similar to a depredation hunt, but it would go to,
And it'd be,
Will just be limited entry. You'd have to have 30 years residency and 70 years old.
I personally feel the deer harvest is currently divided up enough to different user groups, different hunter methods, and I just don't see, unless this is strictly a depredation on a ranch or something, I don't see the commission really going too far forward with this, but I definitely would qualify.
So would I. You guys are out of luck.
Yeah. I don't see any reason to oppose it.
well, the only thing to
more
think
hunts.
about, the only thing, it's not though, you gotta remember that. There's only a certain number of tags allocated. So if we continue to divide them up, that takes away from general tags and youth tags and all the other seasons. Because we have a quota that's divided up amongst all those hunts. So if we continue to divide up those hunts into specialized groups, like a military tag or a veterans tag, and then this tag, pretty soon that general tag population is very small. That would be the only thing, like he said, with the exception of a depredation style, hey, this herd needs to be thinned. I don't see that we need to divide it more. Realistically, those people who have 30 years residency and 70 plus years of age, odds are they've got more bonus points than most of us. So
I don't
they
know.
already have better odds.
I don't know if they have more bonus points.
Unless they're like me and sit on the website all day and buy first come, first served things. I don't know. I don't want to continue to reduce the number of tags to general public and youth. That's my biggest kind of concern about that.
I think if it's specified depredation hunt, it would probably be more acceptable.
Yeah.
Have a
I mean,
motion?
it is specified that hunter may apply for special deer tag for the purpose of thinning the deer population for a healthier herd. Such tags would only be awarded 70-year-old senior and agreed to hunt in the area choice as determined by Nevada Department of Wildlife.
So, but my other question on that then is, do these citizens just put in and say, I want a tag if one comes available? Well, then you've got tags being issued to people who may not be able to travel to Area 10 or may not be able to travel to Area 6, and they're given a tag without really a choice on that. I think that needs to be cleaned up a lot. I think there's a lot of questions on how that's written.
Well, when a petition like this is filed, they'll have a hearing and then they'll decide whether to proceed further, which does not mean they're going to pass it. But they would turn it back over to the department to evaluate it and possibly even write a draft of how this could operate.
I'm not against it if, like you said, it's not taking away from the quota that's already set.
Well, it would.
Right.
I guess we'd have to start carrying a birth certificate, huh?
I wondered how they would be able to tell you were 30-year resident.
You probably just click a box like you do with the residency and just type in 9 of 2003.
Yeah,
But
that's
how do you
true.
verify that? You're right. I mean,
Yeah,
You know, at that age like mine, I'd forget where I was supposed to go hunting. You know, I'm opposed to that petition. It's like Jason said, I just don't feel that there are so many special groups now between juniors, seniors, or juniors, and all the weapon groups. Somebody will be coming in with a crossbow hunt, and who knows what else to subdivide what little deer we have.
do I have a motion that we don't approve it?
I'll make a motion to oppose this, what is this thing called?
Petition?
This petition, the way it's written. If there's a way to look at this without actually affecting quota numbers, then, that might change a little bit, but I think if we approve this, then, in 6 months, we're gonna ask for a veteran hunt. And then it's gonna be, well, why can't we do a veteran hunt? We're allowing this hunt. So I think we just need to be mindful of that.
Have a second?
I second.
I'll second the motion.
I tried to restart my computer.
Okay, we have a motion and a second not to approve the petition for the long-term Nevada resident hunting. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Consideration and possible action, season and quota software application update.
It's not really an action item, is it?
It was in their,
Season quota update memo.
yeah, I'm not sure. It just says a presentation will be provided on the development of the seasons and quotas software application for use in tracking department and county game warden management CAV recommendations along with changes made during the commission meetings.
Yeah, I read it as not something to really for us to discuss. It sounds like they want to come up with some software for tracking all of the county recommendations and commission recommendations to do with quotas and seasons. Unless I'm missing something.
I don't, does it need vote?
No, okay.
It says
No
oppose the
vote?
act, take no action, or make other recommendations.
I propose we take no action.
Okay. All those in favor? No action?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
I made the motion.
I'll second.
Andrew's the second.
Okay. No action will be taken on that one. Consideration and possible action, Commission General Regulation 522, E-tag regulations. And see where that,
I still don't think they've clarified a lot of this. This actually was, it went to commission and was shot down.
was it?
It was.
What was?
This. the
Electronic
E-tags.
tags.
The E-tags was shot down at commission.
I think the biggest question, like we brought up last time,
Back on
was
again.
what about, internet service and whether or not your phone's dead? And how do you physically tag the animal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of questions that weren't answered.
I don't know
And I raised
why it would be back
some of
on
them.
if it was shot down.
Well, they just said they didn't have enough information to vote for support.
Oh, okay.
But it's the same information. I don't see where they've clarified what they consider durable material to write the verification code on.
Yeah,
And inability to,
Yeah, cell phone service restrictions, I mean,
yeah, how all that worked,
yeah.
having access.
I like the idea, I don't think it doesn't look like they've changed anything. And it's already been,
Okay, do we have a motion not to
Well,
approve?
I'm okay with it, I just.
I think they were just asking to do another workshop,
should we
weren't
say
they?
something that we support the concept, but the draft regulation does not appear to be workable?
Yeah, I'll make a motion for exactly what he just said.
So right here, it says recommendations, the department recommends that the commission review, amend if needed, and move towards an adoption or an additional workshop.
Yeah.
I say we move to an additional workshop.
Yeah, maybe they're talking about just emailing your tag instead of mailing it to you. Maybe you still have to have a hard copy of the tag when you're in the field. Maybe that's the,
Well, why couldn't I just print 3 of them?
Well, that's,
Exactly. Yep.
that's where the
They're talking
tough
about
part
the
is.
validation code.
It's supposed to have a validation code, and you're supposed to get that when you punch your tag, but the question is, if I'm hunting in an area with no cell service, how do I get a validation code?
Yep.
So, yeah, I make a motion that this gets sent back for another workshop.
I'll second that.
Who seconded that?
Andrew?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, we have a motion not to approve Commission General Regulation 522, E-tag regulations. First and second, motion for that. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Commission Regulation 23, is that 15? Amendment number 1, fishing seasons and regulations for January 1, 2024 through December 31st, 2025. And I thought we approved that last time, did we
Now,
not?
this is
Is there
the
something
second,
different?
no, the second half, and what the support data shows is the department is not recommending any changes, so there are not any amendments.
Oh, so then
So
Amendment 1 got
I'd
pulled?
make a motion that we approve the department's recommendation to not make any changes in in 2315, in Commission Regulation 2315.
Okay.
I'll second.
they set the seasons for 2 years, and they're supposed to come back after 1 year with any proposed changes if they have to.
Oh, okay.
And this is what they've done.
Okay, so we have a motion,
I thought,
or,
sorry, I thought this was the change where they doubled the possession limit, or added the possession limit.
Yeah, that was last year, though.
So you're saying we don't need to change it again?
No, we changed it last, so they proposed that for 2 years. So we're on starting year 2 of that.
Okay,
So we just would accept the way it was last year,
gotcha,
because they already made the change.
For the current 24 year.
gotcha.
okay. Have a motion to accept Commission Regulation 23-15
And a second.
and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Consideration and possible action, future commission meetings and committee assignments. Anything there that we need to pick up? I think it was a pretty short, it didn't have a lot of action items on their agenda. Okay, update on letter to county advisory boards regarding support for salvage regulation for Churchill County, Nevada.
Pam Moore for the record. So yes, we did hear from Eureka and Elko counties. Eureka was in support. I assume Elko was as well. And they sent this website for us to look at from Idaho. So this gives information on their salvage program. So maybe we could get in touch with them and,
Trying to adopt some language.
yeah.
And what was that comment?
Adopt some language.
Oh, okay.
Can you send me that email?
Yes, I'll email that out to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Email it to all of us, Pam?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
I'll do that tomorrow.
thank you.
And then if I get others, of course, I'll update you, because I imagine we'll hear from some of the other cabs.
So I guess where's the next move on this? Do we just take those 2 cabs in support and submit it as a petition to the state to change legislation or add legislation?
I think we wait to get
Yeah,
more.
we have
on
to
board.
wait till, I'd say after these meetings are going on right now.
Yeah, we'll have to wait until next.
I would
Next
think
month
we'd
to see
review
what comments
next
we
time and
get,
see what
or-
to do.
That would be my recommendation. And Jason, do you want to reach out to Idaho and see if they have
Yeah, I
any
can.
suggestions for us? And then you could report to us at the next meeting when we bring it up again? Okay.
Yep, I can do that.
Okay. Okay. Anything else that we can discuss on the Nevada Board of Wildlife Commissioners agenda? There being none. Consider future agenda items. Pam, should we put that on,
Yes, I'll add it to
that
the
letter
next
for
agenda.
next?
Yep.
I would like an update on the Carson management area. We still haven't gotten one. We're at 2 or 3 years now. 2 years.
You mean on the management plan?
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
management plan is. We still haven't seen
Good
anything.
No.
point.
I'd really like
And
to
we're
see
a
that.
week away?
Yeah. So if we can reach out to Department of Wildlife and request a spokesman appear for that.
And
Okay.
who was the guy,
His name is Jake.
Jake, that's right, thanks.
Yeah, but he's not that involved, I don't think, in the management plan.
He's supervisor of that management area now.
Huh?
He's supervisor of that management area now.
He is? Of that management,
Yeah.
but not of the management area.
No, we can invite Isaac as well, who
Yeah, well, it seemed like,
is also responsible for it. But it sounds like it's not even them. It's
no, they don't meet again in October.
they or we.
We or the, and them.
Okay.
I don't think there's a commission meeting in October.
Okay.
Is there, Pam? Do you have it? There's not an October commission meeting, is there? I think they take it off so they can all go hunting.
Let me
They all draw
see.
tags, you know.
Yeah. It's
I
weird how
forgot
that
to
works.
look at that, but let me look at my
Mike goes in
calendar
there
real
and
quick.
plays the draw one tags when nobody else does.
I want to say it's the first part of November, maybe.
JD and Preston did, yeah. You're the only one that got 751 applications.
Oh, I know a lot of people that were unsuccessful on that.
Really? They never did post it on the website.
You get no bonus points on that.
I don't know why they don't post on the website.
How many?
Or
Yeah,
the names.
I don't know.
I don't have it on my calendar on my phone,
Okay,
but I want to say there's one that, maybe that first week of November is what I thought it was.
Oh,
Okay.
it's on their website, but I don't know, can't get to it.
Yeah, if we can find their date, then we'll know what our date is. Oh, wait, I probably have it in the binder. Here, let me look in the file. November 6th.
So we meet the Wednesday before that.
Well, that's when our meeting is.
That's our meeting.
And
Our
they
meeting.
meet the
When?
8th and 9th, yeah.
November?
Oh, our meeting is the 6th
Yes.
of November.
November.
Yes.
okay. Any other future agenda items? Yeah, I'll check with Jake and see if he can attend and talk to us about where the status of that, or do you want Isaac from, is he from the
Well, I guess
state
it'll be up
office?
to him to
He's-
invite,
Yeah.
if he feels he needs.
I think we start with Jake,
Jake, okay,
and if Jake wants to bring Isaac down as well, he can.
okay,
It's just a general overview of Carson Lake management,
Yeah, with the
not so
management.
much a plan.
Well, even the management plan, because they were supposed to submit that
Yeah,
to
oh,
us,
yeah,
and they
but
never
they-
did. So what's the status of our management plan? What's the status of Carson Lake in general?
Well, that's what I think we need to know with the hunting season coming up too.
Yeah.
okay. I'll check with Jake and see if he'll attend. And like you said, if he wants to bring Isaac, that's fine, too, okay. No further public comment. I adjourn this meeting at 7:25.
Jeez.